Hey guys, Insta-jaw.fishing back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my confidence baits. If you don't know what a confidence bait is, it is a bait that if you're not catching any fish, you know you could throw and you could probably catch a fish on it. And I'm going to be going over my four best confidence baits in this video. But anyways, let's get into it. So the first one is the Zoom. Well, let me just grab the other. Zoom flukes, any style. I prefer the big ones. I just think they work better for me. But just Zoom swimming super flukes, Zoom regular super flukes. They just work so well for me. And you see what I do with my confidence baits? I won't throw confidence baits at the lake, just because I don't really have any lake confidence baits. But at the pond in my neighborhood, if I can't catch anything, I'll throw these at spots where I know there's fish. I'll catch them. They work so well. So just when using confidence baits, if you don't have, if you just fish in a pond, just go to a spot where you know there's fish loaded up, and fish with one of your confidence baits. And these flukes are real good. I mean, there's no shad in that pond, which is what they're supposed to imitate, but they're real good just because they look like a big fat minnow. Now onto my second confidence bait, a buzz bait. The pond that I fish at, these fish will destroy a buzz bait. Like, all you have to do, I just use this to beat the banks. I won't cast more than 4 feet away from the bank, and these bass will just hammer it. Like, look at all the paint chipping on this and stuff. Like this, it's even bent out a little bit. This black buzz baits are phenomenal. These are one of my favorite topwaters. I've caught bass on buzz baits at 4 p.m. in like the middle of summer. Like, the bass just love them. I don't know if that's the case for your pond. I don't know, but our pond is green. It's very unnatural. But that's my second confidence bait. My third, that I rant about these all the time. Poppers, poppers, poppers. You can't go wrong with the popper. Like, you'll take the fish off. He'll just come up and slam it. They're so well. Like, they work so well. And then you have these longer ones with the smaller cup face for that you could actually walk. And I find it easier to walk the larger ones with the smaller face. And then you have some like the head and Lucky 13, whatever you want to call it. And this one is more of a chugger just because of the shape of the mouth and how short it is. I find that to be better for chugging. And then these small ones. I find the small ones, they actually work best. I've caught so many fish on these. They'll boil at it and get hooked, or they'll either like explode it out of the water. Poppers are my number one confidence bait, even though, because these aren't in any specific order, but that is my number one confidence bait. And now for the next one, very final one. This one is for a lake or a reservoir, not necessarily the pond I fish at, but actually I have two more. But so, a tiny little spoon. It imitates a little minnow. At the Wake Forest Reservoir by my house, I could catch so many fish on these tiny little spoons. Cause I'll be bass fishing, not catch anything. I'll switch one of these. Boom! I'll catch a whole bunch of different like crappie, white perch, some small largemouth or spotted bass. They work really well. And then finally, the last confidence bait I have is a little 2-inch grub. Once again, sticking with the white pattern, but these work real well. They can imitate a little bug, a minnow, maybe like a super micro bluegill. Because like when bluegill are babies, they're like this big. They're sort of translucent almost, and they're pretty reflective. So these can imitate lots of stuff. I find them work very well. My friend, one time, he he was fishing with me, and he didn't want to use a tiny girl, but I told him he was going to catch fish. He caught 2 bass on it, and he was so ticked off that he had used the girl before. I'm telling you, they work so well. These are my favorite confidence baits. I don't know if these work for you. These are just my favorites. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and remember to go anywhere, fish everywhere. Bye, peeps.